Welcome to Listen Up, the Buescher Bible Podcast. Today I'm going to do the podcast for my work, so hopefully I can get this out a little bit sooner. So I'm going over Proverbs chapter 4, and that's what I'm doing. So Proverbs 4 says, "Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to know understanding. For I give good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words, keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget, do not turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. In all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you." So I'm going to stop right there real quick. Oh, hi, Jer. How are you? Good, how are you? I'm good, thanks. So I'm going to stop right there real quick and just talk about that verse. So here's the thing, again, about wisdom. Is that Solomon, when he's writing about wisdom, he's doing it from the perspective of somebody that really loves you, really cares about you, and wants your best. And he is trying to make wisdom as appealing as possible because it is so easy to be distracted by other things and think that getting money first, getting fame first, getting work skills first is the best course of action, but actually your character, getting wisdom first, is the most important thing. And that's what his dad told him too. And I will tell you what, when you have a solid character, it is able to keep you in the places that your skills can take you. But if you don't have the character to back up your skills, you often end up in the negative consequences of your own dumb decisions. And you can be taken from a place of great success into a place of brokenness. And that's not the Lord's will for you. That's not what the Lord wants. The Lord wants you to be wise. He wants you to have wisdom and walk in wisdom and know the right things. So the appeal is as appealing as possible. It's like, hey, please. It's basically like the Bible's sales pitch on having a relationship with the Lord. It is trying to paint it in the best light possible because it is the best thing for you possible. So don't get distracted with other things. They're not going to give you the same kind of benefits that wisdom will. And again, the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. It's having a right relationship with him first and then living out of that relationship. So here we go, more and more. "Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble." And I'm telling you, when you're really taking off on something, what will trip you up the most is yourself. So if you've got a successful business going and it's like, man, this is great, I'm doing really well, but you just don't care about how organized your business is, it's going to trip you up. Likewise, when you fall on hard times, if you are not walking in wisdom and you don't have the resolve in yourself to push through those hard times, you're going to fail over and over and over, and you're basically going to have a self-fulfilling prophecy of, I always fail at everything. Well, that's true if you don't have the wisdom to push through. Not that you were destined to fail, but you ended up failing because you didn't have the wisdom to see that this was just a rough patch that you needed to push through. So don't get tripped up. Take firm hold of instruction. Do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they do not sleep unless they do evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. So again, basically the opposite of wisdom is wickedness. Because wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and walking in the fear of the Lord, living out the fear of the Lord, living out the reality that God exists and that he cares about what you do. So to walk in foolishness is to directly oppose God with your actions or ignore him with your actions and choose to do the opposite thing. So there is no wisdom there because there is no life there. There is no life there because there is no God there. And that is going to lead to, again, your destruction. So choose wisdom. But the path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, give attention to my words, incline your ear to my saying. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Such a good admonition, and I want to focus on these two concepts out of it. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. This is such an important concept because everything that we do flows out of who we are. And so if we're letting a lot of mush, if we're letting a lot of distractions, if we're letting a lot of evil thoughts root into our heart, those are the things that are going to end up flowing out of our heart. It's just a matter of when, it's not a matter of if. You cannot sow into your heart the things of the flesh, like terrible TV shows. You can't sow into your heart the things of the flesh, like gambling and drinking and all of these sorts of things, and not have a negative result come out of you from it. And so what you put in is going to be what you get out. Your input is what determines your output, because it becomes your default setting. And so when you're tired, when you're angry, when you're sad, the negative thing is going to come out, or the thing that you've treasured in your heart is going to come out. And that can be good things too, like God's word, healthy relationships, wise counsel. These things can be what come out of your heart if they're the things that you've sown into your heart. So build your life on the word, walk with the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. That's what Romans tells us. The second thing that I want to point out that's really, really, really important is verse 26. It says, ponder the path of your feet and let all your ways be established. This is such an important principle to living with wisdom that I am so sad so few people live by it. And to use a modern proverb for this, it's begin with the end in mind. You can sit down and look and think through what is going to be the ultimate end of these decisions that I'm making today, because God has given you the gift of imagination. And that's one of the really cool things that we have from the Lord as humans. And so we have the capacity to be able to say, what am I doing today, and where is that going to lead me 5 years from now if I don't change anything about what I'm doing? And when you sit down and you do that exercise, it will be so revealing, because you're going to be able to understand, like, am I on a path for good, or am I on a path of destruction? Am I on a path where I'm going to be proud of who I am in 5 years from now? Or am I on a path where I'm just going to continue to repeat these same mistakes over and over and over and over? And beginning with the end in mind will save you from so much pain, wasted time, missed opportunities, and overcommitment to things that you should not do. So think about your path, ponder it, figure out where it's going, and make decisions based on that. One of the key principles of wisdom. So thanks for listening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.